Hi ladies, I'm so excited. I had to share this with you. We had a meeting last night and some of you were not able to make it. You were not able to attend. Some of you are out of town. And so I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew what you're going to be a part of this month. Or I have hope that you're going to be a part of this month. I am so excited. So many of you know my story. I earned a brand new car as a consultant 2 years into my business, you guys, which has been 6 years ago, and I have yet to earn my second car. And I've been really close so many times where I've been like $5,000 short of earning it. The thing is, I just haven't quite figured out how to earn a car as a director. I know how to do it as a consultant, but directors have a little bit different qualifications. And so this is the last month in the Mary Kay year, and so what the company does is they look back at the 6 months of what our whole entire unit has done as a whole, and in order to earn the Chevy Cruise as a director, together accumulatively, all of us need to have $42,000 done wholesale in order to be a grand achieving unit. And I want to walk across the stage to represent you guys at seminar this next month as a grand achieving unit that we did it. So I looked at the numbers, and I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. When I looked at those numbers, I immediately fell sick to my stomach. I was like, we have so much to do. And at first, I didn't believe that it was going to be possible, because here's what we need number-wise. We need $20,080 wholesale. So, my first conversation that happened in my head was, yeah, right. Our average is about $5,000 a month right now. We're not going to do $20,000. But I broke down the numbers for you guys. And then it seemed possible. And I got excited about it. And I just want to share this excitement with you. So I have some numbers here. Okay. Let's see if you could see them. Oh, it's backwards. Okay, so I'll just tell you the numbers. So the numbers are, we need $20,080 wholesale. If you times that by 2, to give us the retail value, that means as a unit collectively, so everybody could keep their 50% profit, we would need to have $40,160 in sales between all of us. So then I calculated for this area, it's about $80 a face. Wouldn't you agree? So when you go and do a party of at least 3 women around the table, if you did that 5 times, you would see an average of about $80 a face here in Chico, or the Butte County area. So I said, okay, so $80 a face. How many faces would we need to come up with $40,000 sold between all of us? And the number was 502 faces is what we would need to see between all of us. So then I looked at our numbers. How many consultants do we have in our unit? And currently we have 60. However, we only have 38 to 40 that are they have ordered in the last 6 months, so I consider them to be active consultants. Okay, so of those, how many of those 38 to 40 people, I was trying to consider how many of them are actually going out there and willing to hold appointments, and maybe go see some faces. And I determined that there's probably about 20 consultants who would be willing to step up to the plate and help us complete this goal. So if you have 502 faces and you divide that by 20 consultants, that means each consultant would be responsible for 25 faces. You guys. And then I started to be like, that is totally possible. We could do 25 faces. That's not that hard. So let's think about this. How could you do 25 faces in a month? 25 faces. So it depends on how you book and how much time you have, but currently what I'm doing is I'm double and tripling and quadrupling booking people to come to me in time frames, because my personal commitment to you guys is to do 100 of those 500 faces this month, which my highest has been 60 faces in a month, so I am stretching myself beyond what I've ever done before. I'm committed to that 100 faces. So I'm double and tripling and quadrupling book people, and I'm putting them at the at the studio for the skincare classes. So for example, I have a total of 6 parties this week. And you guys, I'm in jury duty right now, so I'm really busy. at the same time. But I figured out in my schedule I could take 4 time slots. I'm doing one tonight at 7 p.m. I'm doing one Friday at 6, and then I'm doing 2 on Saturday, one at 1 and one at 5. And I have a total of 6 parties in each one of those time slots, right? I have one party tonight of 3 ladies. I have 4 people coming to the Friday night one. The Saturday at 1, I actually put 3 hostesses. So each one of those hostesses has an opportunity to invite 6 guests. I don't have a head count on that one yet, but it's there, and there's 3 people booked in that spot who each could invite 6 people. And then I have another party already confirmed of 7 people at 5. I've already completed 4 faces, and from those 4 faces, you guys, I've sold $500. So exciting. Okay, so it's totally possible. You just have to look at your schedule. You could do, if you decided to do 25 faces this month and have that be your goal, you could do, let me do some math here in my head. 8 parties. We decided that was 8 parties if you only had 3 women around the table each time. So you would only need to find 8 time slots in your date book this whole entire month and double book it. Put 2 hostesses in each spot, so you have a total of 16 parties, but in only 8 spots, okay? If you're like, I don't have 8 spots in my schedule, that's okay. You could do 10 people at a time if you wanted, and that would only be 2 parties, right? And then maybe a third party of 5 faces. So that's only 3 parties. That's 6 hours out of your whole month if you commit to that time. And that would contribute to this goal. So what's going to happen when we complete this goal? First of all, I split you guys the 20 consultants that I think that would go out and do faces to help us reach this goal. And if you're not included in this list, I apologize. And if you decide, you know what, I'm not on that list and I can do some faces, great, I would love for you to do some faces. But I made this goal poster that we're going to have at every meeting so we can fill it out. Okay, so here's what it is. All these stickers represents our faces. That's how many faces we have to see in order to get this done. And so far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 faces done already for the month so far. But I split you into 2 teams. So we have Kylie's team. Kylie is going to be the team captain of this team. And Jackie is going to be the team captain of this team. Okay? So they're going to be your team captains. And I split you guys into groups of 10. So you might be receiving a phone call from your team captain to just check in with you this month and see how you're doing and see how close you're getting to your goal of however many faces that you commit to. So when we complete this goal and we finish the car this month and we do the biggest production that we've ever done, I have a huge prize for you guys. Are you ready? Everybody, so I'm asking you first to make a commitment. Look at your calendar, look at your schedule, look at your appointments that you have, your work schedule, if you're going on any trips, and map out, if I were to do faces this month, how many do I have time for, and how many would I be committed to doing, to saying, you know what, Jessica, I am committed to do 25 of those faces, or for my personal goal of what I need in my business, I'm committed to 30 faces, whatever that is. And commit that to me. You can put it on our group, you can write it on a piece of paper and send it to me in a text message, but just write your commitment of what you're willing to do this month to help us reach this goal. And when we finish it, everybody who actually completes the commitment that they submit to me in this next 48 hours, I will be taking you all on a trip to San Francisco in August, because August is my birthday month and this is how we'll celebrate this. I'm going to take you guys and your families if you choose, but I'm only going to pay for you yourself. Our plan is to leave on a Saturday. I haven't quite picked a day. It's either going to be the 12th or the weekend after that, depending on what one works better for the winners. We're going to spend all day in San Francisco. We're going to leave really early, spend all day, San Francisco, hang out, get to know each other, and then at 6:30 we're going to board a ship and we're going to go on an 1.5-hour cruise where we're going to have complimentary hors d'oeuvres and 2 free drinks, and I am going to personally pay for your boat trip. We're going to go see Alcatraz, or at least go by it in the 1.5 hours that we'll be on the boat, and then of course we'll be heading home. And I'm going to say that your families are welcome to attend, but you have to pay for your own family's boat ride, okay? Because the winnings will just pay for yours. And I am so excited for that trip. I think that's what I'm most excited about. And I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this and be willing to push with us, because I know that we could do it. And I'm so excited to give this prize and to pay for this time that we'll be able to spend together. So go out and figure out a plan, write your commitment for me of what you're committed to doing, and we'll go from there. I do have on Facebook, our group, we have the 500 face post, and every time you guys do a face, if you could just put in the comments like, hey, I completed 3 faces, so that way we make sure that you are added to the board during the meeting. All right, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Bye.